Alright, we're back with some more Persona 5, and we got Ann talking to us about what are we doing today immediately. I just can't sit around, I'm in the shopping, yeah, okay. Let's go right away. Don't you be trolling me, Ann. You better be ready. I'm suave now.
We'll just have to wait for now.
Oh, you want to go somewhere if you have the time, I mean. I don't think my bond will deepen just yet. Bruh.
Aw, that's too bad.
This should be the high school, so that might actually be Makoto, or that could be Ryuji. It seems those two are the only ones that really chill over there. Is there anything I really need here? Let's check. Library, she's always chilling by the library, right? Although I guess it's right next to the student council room. I guess I should quote-unquote be studying, but, who does that, am I right?
Hey!
I've yet to hear anything from Kanashiro. All we can do now is wait until a time limit. Do you need something on the 3rd floor? Have you come to study in the library? Perhaps I came to see you? I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not sure spending time with you is worthwhile to me right now. Perhaps we should focus on our studies if you have free time.
That doesn't
Looks
look
like
like
you need
work.
to improve academically before Makoto will want to spend time with you. Well, then I want to spend time with her. It's just that easy. You should probably try to keep up with your studies at all times. Makoto doesn't seem interested. Maybe I can invite her out if my knowledge were scholarly. Okay, well, let's look at my stats here and see where we're at. With that knowledge, we're only at 2. I suppose we should do some studying, eh? Though I don't exactly know the best way to go about it. Presumably the library, right? But Shinjuku, doubt there's anything over there. I don't imagine anything's over there. Underground walkway, no. Big Bang Burger, potentially. Diner. Fine, we'll be in the library. Lane. You need something? I'd like to borrow a book. I'd like to return a book. You haven't checked anything out. Do you need anything else? You can only borrow one book at a time. Be sure to return it once you finish reading it. These are all the books you can check out. Need some more knowledgeable. Build guts. Kind gentleman. For charm. More guts. And kindness. I mean, I may as well just be here. This side's full, but it looks like there's an empty seat over near the window. I think my knowledge and guts will increase if I study here.
Hey!
Sure, you're gonna be okay studying here. Sure? Question mark? I mean, do I have anything better to do? Libraries are usually quiet, right? What's going on? Wait, is that guy really gonna sit down and study? Yeah, maybe he's more of a serious student than he looks. Well, don't stare at him. Okay, we only got 1 out of it. That was pretty bad.
Alright.
For guts. Well, it seems you were really focused on your studies. Okay, that's still really bad. Only 1 each.
Alright.
Wanna head back?
Okay, that was terrible. Maybe I should just go to the diner? Wow, okay. Glad I went to the library. Hey, you serious?
Rain, huh?
According to the Yusuke's info, there's a famous Shogai player in Kondo, right? If we have the time, why don't we go meet? Can I actually go out of my way to meet them? I do all kinds of housework, you know, if you have time. If you have time, request me by phone. I'm still at work. I'll talk to you later. She's working today. Use the yellow phone if you're going to call her. Alright, well, she did say she would tell us if she was still at here.
Oh!
This is Becky. Thanks for calling me on this rainy day. Hold on, I barely get any customers on rainy days. As long as you request me, I'll do your housework for just 5,000. I don't think my bond will deepen just yet. It'll cost you 5,000, but you're gonna call her over. Okay? Fine, I guess I'll have to keep working. You should probably study hard too. I'm getting blocked on everybody. Like, what am I doing wrong here? Mishima, you got anything new to say? I heard the rain front is going to stagnate here for a while. Yeah, did you know crime goes up drastically during the rainy season? I'll have to check the fan site and see if anything happened. I'm so busy sorting out all this info, there way too many bad people in this world. I'll text you later. I hope you're looking forward to it. Okay, Fortune Lady, probably because it's raining, I'm gonna imagine that she's not here. Alright, well, rip to that, I guess. Unless I'm looking in the wrong area, which I don't think we are. We could see, like, a dragon again if we wanted more guts. Is there really nothing better? Check the flower shop again, just in case. Mega fertilizer, that's something we already get anyways. Okay, then we can actually go to the Conda. Okay. We're here at Wakanda forever. Welcome, Lost Lamb. Lambs who have strayed from their path and lost sight of their goals in this life are welcomed here. Simply put it, I offer solace and advice to those with worries or who wish to reflect on their past. Seems like a convenient place to wait. Did he say reflect on their past? Calling friends into the confessional will cause time to pass, but they'll be able to recover a forgotten skill. That might be quite useful to you if you had something that you wanted to remember. Just make sure you don't offend him or make him angry by rushing off his advice.
Hey,
The girl's playing show guy. Maybe she's Toga, the one she mentioned. Why don't you go ask?
What?
Yes, my overflowing charm seems to have reached. Hey, let's go, baby. We're so swamped. Playing show guy at a church, playing show guy by yourself. I'm doing some research, so experimenting with new tactics is best to do alone in a place like this. Well, I suppose that doesn't sound terribly plausible to play someone who doesn't play. Don't mind me, please go ahead and pray. She seems to take a very tactical approach to playing show guy. I feel like I can learn some tactics for Phantom Thieves from her show guy expertise. I should ask her if she'll teach me. Sure? I mean, why not?
Yes? Can I help you?
You can teach me show guy. Can I be your student? I want to be a pro. Can I be your student?
Huh? You don't necessarily have to learn from me, you know. There are other options, such as playing online.
I mean, that's true, but it's just not the same.
Sorry. I just can't.
Oh, come on.
Well then. So... you like shogi?
I admire you. I want to play like you.
Like me? You're a bit strange, but... thank you.
Ah, she's just saying things to try and run people away.
Okay, just a quick game then. 20 seconds per move, if that's alright with you.
I know how to play, fine with me. I don't know how to play. Saying that will likely make her lose interest. I guess I'll have to play her. I'll just move the pieces randomly. That's what I was thinking as well, but I didn't know if they were actually going to have us play show guy.
The dragon which governs the blue sky has fallen into my hands. How do you intend to survive this? Check. It's checkmate no matter how you look at it. Please concede.
I can still keep going. Concede.
To concede is an act of admitting that you have lost with grace. If you aspire to become a shogi player, I recommend that you take your study of the game to heart. Thank you for playing. Well then, that will be all for today. If it's all right with you, may I request another match sometime?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got...
I feel a gambler's spirit emanating from you.
She knows too much.
Since your style of play is that of a complete novice.
Sorry, I'm a beginner. You were different too.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. However, I will instruct you under one condition.
Hey.
You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. Is that agreeable?
Sounds good to me. Bring it on. I'm scared. Sounds good to me.
Thank you very much. Well then, it's a deal. I'll teach you how to play, and you'll assist me with my new moves.
I made a deal with Hifumi. Oh, really? You're gonna bring her into this now, too? Alrighty, then. What do you gotta say about this one? I can't even play show guy. without getting accused of something now?
I think that quite advanced strategies are necessary to succeed at that many criminal acts.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And yours weren't by the wit of an amateur. You had a professional who regularly deals with such tactics.
In karate?
You have an idea on who that is, don't you?
Oh, what's Emergence? What
Thou
arcana
art
will
I.
you be? What do we have
Thou
left
hast
still?
acquired a new vow. It shall
I
become the
never
wings of
remember what's left
rebellion
still.
that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the star persona,
Star.
I have obtained
I don't
wings of
remember the
blessing
star.
that shall lead to freedom and
I don't remember
power.
the Star Tarot card. I remember the moon. I thought those two were together, but apparently not. Allows you to swap current party with backup members during Joker's turn.
All right.
Okay, I mean, that's not the worst. Plus my star ones, even though I don't think I have a single star arcana.
Okay, let's end here for today. I shall see you again if the fates allow.
I guess it makes sense that she would have the star one as a result, because she's supposed to be a star show guy player or whatever. But it is helping me with my knowledge, which is exactly what I need, apparently. Kindness, who needs
All
that,
right.
am I right? Alright, well, I guess we're gonna keep meeting up with her for the time being, so long as it allows me to increase my confidant ranking. Yeah, we're fine. As expected for someone who's been through this 3 times already, if you say so, then sure, I'll go for it. Alright then, yeah, you will. Because what else for you? Oh yeah, today is Tanabata, the Star Festival. Not like that means I'll put up bamboo decorations to write my wish on a piece of paper, though. I'm not feeling it this year. Oh, but there's a traditional food associated with it, just as chocolate is to Valentine's Day.
How
Me.
about you?
What's the traditional food? Bamboo? No. Yeah, bro, am I supposed to know this? Nope, too bad. The answer is suman. Well, you don't seem the type to be interested in seasonal holidays. Originally in China, they ate a baked good that we called sakabui in Japanese to appease demons. Over time, that pronunciation went to sakabui, the sakumen, to salmon, a wholly different food. That one was easy, was it? Yeah, I'm sure it was. Yeah, you're right. Going with the theme calming demons, salmon on Tanabata is sometimes called demon guts. Go restore your strength with some seasonal food and get ready for your exams. Oh yeah, it's almost finals time. They start on the 13th, right? There's less than a week left. Are you gonna be ready? Nope. Not in the slightest. I've been putting off knowledge 24/7 because who needs that? Am I right? When you can just bully everybody, then you're all good. Watching people, yeah, I must say that I'll be able to calm down, list the results. Yeah, let me know if you need anything. We'll go check on them, but something tells me that's not gonna happen. So, show guy player, how you doing?
By the way,
I came to see you. I don't think my bond will deepen just yet. As expected at this point. Alright then. I guess she's not here today, or was it in the evening that she was there? 2:40. Bruh. Alright, well. I think the diner we had the best at the knowledge, which is kind of weird, but alright. Sure, diner it is, I guess. I mean, we could try the Big Bang Burger. I mean, what are our stats again? Because it said proficiency, although I think one of them was knowledge, right? For whatever reason. It was guts, proficiency, and knowledge, I think. So if we get knowledge to 3, I think we'll be fine. Might be able to gain more knowledge. You do have money on you, right? Maybe this one's better just because it actually does cost us money to come in here. I could see that being a thing. It's pretty busy around here. May I take your order? I recommend our new item, the fruity tea. Hot up. Okay, build guts, build kindness, build charm. None of this is knowledge. Bruh. Kindness, char. I mean, I guess I need kindness right now. Although the tea makes me. This was the most expensive one, so give me the nostalgic steak, baby. It's the most expensive. That means you're good, right? That's a lot to snack on while you're studying. The proportions are definitely grand. Ah, man, does that mean I'm not going to get as much as a result? You sure look happy. Did you savor the taste of Grandma's kindness? Oh.
All right.
Looks like you're able to focus even with all this noise. That's still only a 2.
All right.
That should be enough for today. Come on, let's go home. Okay then. I mean, I'm trying to build up these social stats, but like nothing gives me anything good.
Ah, you're back.
Sajiro, I haven't been able to upgrade yours in forever. Alright, you're still not there. Shinjuku, we actually do have somebody over here. Is that Mishima, or is it going to be our border lady? Yeah, you're so busy, you can't do nothing. Alright, then.
That's really funny.
You sure come here a lot. I don't really mind it, but keep yourself in check, okay? Hey, man, I'm just... All you give me is water anyways. The authorities are really working at the Kaneshiro case. It's best to stay away from him. But I guess that doesn't have anything to do with you. Take a seat. Any new info? Yeah, buddy. Seriously? Where do you get this stuff from? True believers are scary. Hey, you want a drink? Oh, you know I do. A fan site? Oh, you mean the Phantom Aficionado website? I didn't know it was so popular with high school kids. I haven't been paying much attention to. Well, if it's newsworthy, I guess I should keep tabs on it. The fan thieves must be really bored if they're going after small-time criminals. Now, I have a theory that they're all minors and their leader some simpleton dying from boredom. Minors couldn't do that stuff. You might be right. You shouldn't make assumptions. You might be right. Really, though, I don't have a real proof, of course. Well, I'm not really interested in writing entertainment articles about whatever fads caught on. But they do really well, right? Some journalists who were in there seem frustrated about that. Journalists? Oh, you mean Nautico and the others?
Shit.
You'd really lump me in with those hyenas. Don't insult me. People work at call them paparazzis behind their backs. But me, I'm a real journalist. Copium? What's the difference? I'm sure you... I mean, is that going to be insulting if I say what's the difference? And then if I say I'm sure... there's no good answer here. Yeah, I wasn't looking for some kid to butt in. Entertainment articles are all about selling copies. The truth doesn't even matter. Nobody wants to read the real news. Wow, they're a little too true to life there, huh? Why not change careers? Maybe you should quit. Bro. Again, none of these are good, so if there's a right answer and I'm supposed to be getting points from this, like, I know. I mean, 50-50 chance at this point, I suppose. Why not change careers? She's probably not going to like that. Maybe you should quit that. I mean, that doesn't sound great either. Why not change careers? Never. At this rate, if I quit now, it'll be the same as declaring my partner guilty.
Damn it.
Jointly responsible? What a joke. She didn't do it. That's why you'll never give up. What was she accused of? What happened? Was she falsely accused? I mean, what happened? But she's probably not going to tell me. Was she falsely accused? That's probably a better one. Of course she was. I mean, never mind. But thanks to you, I've had more time to focus on my own investigation. I'm going to write that article you really enjoyed, think of it as a sign of my appreciation. I can see it now, exclusive, behind the incredible Phantom Thieves, dial 911 for justice. How's that sound? Don't worry, I'll take it seriously. After all, that's what I promised. Progress seems to be going smoothly. You love to see it, despite me not getting, like, any points towards that. But, you know, we're rank 3 now. Though we didn't get anything from it immediately. You sure are weird, though, coming all this way to Shinjuku at night. Hello, wait, what? Can I talk with him? Really? Okay, I'll be right there. Nah, I'm already off the clock. Sorry, I have some urgent business I need to attend to. Just put this one on my tab.
Well then.
She's such a child. She gets so excited the moment something comes up about her favorite assignment. Anyway, shouldn't you be getting home too? I was able to pique her interest with the story of the Phantom Thieves. I feel like my charm has increased. She must be the way that you get all your charm. Like, we're getting 3 each time we go to her. So you'd probably max out charm just from her alone, at least from the looks of it. Assuming you keep these gains, you know, going each rank, which I'm not entirely convinced that is, considering how good they are. It seems a little too good to be true. Batting science? We don't really do the batting cage, so I'm not too worried about that. Intelligence, because I'm a big dum-dum. A book of quotes by great philosophers and breach your knowledge. Are some books better than others? I mean, they're both counting as 2, so... I mean, maybe the later books you get are ones that do better for you, even though they have the same reading time. Excellence is not the result of a single action, but of habit. I could agree with that to a certain degree. Is this philosophy? I'm not sure if I like this writer. He seems a bit condescending. I mean, isn't that just the thing with philosophers? I didn't realize how long you've been reading, so how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. We're almost at the station. That was an efficient use of our time, indeed. And maybe the turning point between seasons, but this heat, this must be global warming. Oh no, stop it, get some help. We're all destined to fade away like the ice at the South Pole. Speaking of ice, shaved ice is one of the symbols of summer. Usually sold at festivals. They come in many varieties, such as melon and strawberry. Let me ask you a question. Do you guys call it anybody else? What's the common trait of almost all shaved ice syrups on the market? They have the same flavor, they have painkillers in them, the coloring comes from insects. They have the same flavor? Definitely not true, they have painkillers in them. Not that I'm aware of, although that is interesting. The coloring comes from insects. Interesting? It's kind of, it very much so feels like a shock value question, so we're going with this. Sorry, but that's not right. Almost every kind of shaved ice syrup has the same flavor. If they mean the initial syrup and then what they flavor it with, I suppose that's true. The ingredients used are cornstarch, fragrance, food coloring. It's essentially sugar water. Try closing your eyes, plugging your nose, and tasting shaved ice with just your tongue. You'll likely be unable to tell what flavor it is. That cold, sweet strawberry flavor is just a deception of summer produced by color and smell. I can totally see people just cheating their entire way through the whole studying thing for the knowledge portion because they make it so crucial for this part. But before you can enjoy the sweet illusion summer, you have very real exams coming for you. They start next week on the 13th. Well, good luck.
For real?
Less than a week, huh? Have you been studying? I'm trying to, but I just, you know, I'm just a big dummy, you know, apparently. Nobody checking for me right now. Alright, fair enough, I guess. The show guy lady is just disappeared, apparently. That's probably Anne more than anything. Guess we go back to the diner. Because what other ones do I have for knowledge? Maybe working with Sanjiro? Maybe. Although I still kind of doubt even that. Alright, give me some more knowledge, I guess, because the library never seems to be any good. At least this one, I get 2 sets of stats up. Give me the tea this time, you know, why not? You're the ones that suggested it, so...
Wow!
Fruits inside tea, they're both fine their own, you think. Is your skin looking healthier and moisturized? Don't tell me the tea's working. Still not very good. But okay, sure.
All right.
Well, looks like you're able to focus even with all this noise. Okay, we got a 2 for that. That's not bad. It's not max, but it's
All right.
at least
Wanna head
acceptable.
back?
Fair enough.
You're back.
Deadline's tomorrow, we're gonna be okay. The pictures are gone. He has no avenue to threaten us anymore. That is if we're able to trust what he said. Don't say such scary stuff. We can't relax just yet. He may still end up released from police custody. For real, that is, unless they have decisive evidence like a confession. It'll be fine. Gee, there does seem to be some movement. Sis actually sent me a message saying she won't be home tonight. There's a chance that the police have found their breakthrough. Does that mean it happened? The timing is perfect. I guess we just hope for the best. I'm gonna stay up all night watching the news to find out. Any article-worthy news? Oh, you know it, baby. Proverbs right now. It could be anything, so come talk. Oh, we're going for it. Okay, I'll be waiting. You sure come here a lot, but yeah, you don't mind. Authorities are really working the Kanashiro case. Best to stay away from him. You have a lot of info on the Phantom Thieves. I don't think my bond will deepen just yet. Alright then. Alright, baited. So they're really in. Yeah, I guess I just go back. The school's gonna be closed, so there's not much I can do there. I guess we just keep hitting that spot up. We could try Big Bang Burger. Hey, you know what? Let's try Big Bang Burger. Why not? If we can... Maybe we can get away with 2 out of the 3 stats not being level 3, or 1 out of the 3 stats not being level 3. I'm taking the challenge, baby. I wouldn't be surprised if I fail this, but if we do get it, it was like fantastic boost when we were able to clear it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming in. Please do your best to complete your objectives.
Now then.
30 minutes, let's go. The only stat I'm really concerned about in terms of the Big Bang Burger is the knowledge section. Looks like there's a whole head of lettuce in there. The burger's already cold. Don't get too hasty. Just work at your own pace and you'll do it. It didn't work out yet. It's not an energy at the start, though. I guess it'll take quite a bit more courage to tackle this challenge. It'd be difficult to finish the whole thing in my current knowledge. Yeah, that's about what I expected. I admire your enthusiasm in the face of adversity, though. Still get a 2 stat up for, what is it, guts, probably? I mean, it's not the worst.
Wanna head back?
It's not great in terms of all the other ways you could get guts up, but it's not the worst either. Yeah, now we're waiting on Kanashiro. Phantom Thieves, yas! Think they got chicks? Oh, well, we do tend to steal some parts. Get wrecked scumbags, little now. Very much so is the internet, huh? I heard they caught some criminals. People are saying it was foretold by a calling card. Yeah, I know about that. I saw them in Shibuya. We're so famous. By that, I mean we're up to 35%.
Oh, man.
What a name.
Who cares?
Did you catch the news about this morning about the Mafia boss getting busted? Apparently someone scattered calling cards all across Shibuya just before his arrest. Remember the Kamoshida got... they say the same thing happened, that someone left a calling card. Modern Army too, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think it's the Phantom Thieves? If so, I'm not impressed. I believe they actually steal hearts.
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized crime department couldn't catch Junya Kaneshiro. And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. The Phantom Thieves.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
Oh, really? Is this where we're taking this now?
The Phantom Thieves.
That's right.
Damn it.
God, don't be salty just because we got to him first.
Now everyone.
I heard that the leader of the crime ring was that was causing trouble in Shibuya got caught. It seems like some of our students have been victimized by them, so we could breathe easy for now. I'm thankful to the police for arresting the perp, even though they were just doing their job. By the way, perp is police slang. You might have heard the stars in police prestige will say it's short from perpetrator. Speaking of stars, can you answer this question? Oh no.
Give me an answer.
What is the sum of the angles A through B? A through B? Are we just talking? What's the sum of the angles? A through E? So if we're gonna assume those are 60, that'd be 120. So it'd be what? Are we counting all of these? If that's the case, it'd be 60 each plus 60 times 5. That'd be 300. So that ain't it. If it's just A through E, it'd be 120. I don't think I mapped that right. Yeah, I wasn't sure how they wanted me to read that. The sum of A through E is the same as the internal triangles, which is 180. Okay, fair enough. I was originally thinking the 360, but then it was like A through E. If it was just those two, that would have been 120, but they were expecting the full triangle was 8. Okay. By the way, there are rumors that the Phantom Thieves, I remember their name with that bit on Madarame, as well as the incident Maze, this new urban legend. Anyways, please prepare for your test starting Wednesday and don't be distracted by rumors like that.
Yep.
A lot of people are talking about the Phantom Thieves too. Alright, so now screw the knowledge stat in this game, honestly. Like, they just answer the... Like, once you go through it a second time, you're good, or if you wanted to cheat on it, but playing through it regularly,
It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
Of course they
People are
will.
going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online, though. Look!
It's all coming together for us.
Oh, this is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
So this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Pretty smart move on her part. Oh, where is our amazing Miss President?
We had been doing that since the beginning, so, like, this isn't anything new.
It's Makoto. My apologies, but I won't be able to join you today. I've been called into a meeting with the principal. There's no need to worry, though. More importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom Thieves.
Huh? What did it say?
They were talking all about our calling cards.
For real?
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
Who was that?
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy!
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
You escaped
It'll
being
be
rational.
fine. No way they'd find out about that weird other world.
True, but do you remember what the fake Kaneshiro said towards the end?
What did he say again? Another metaverse user? Yeah.
Yeah, he said we're not the only ones who are doing it.
Not gonna let it bother me. As far as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
Because all of them have been doing that? Hey, come on,
Anyways,
Randy.
in your face, Akechi. Now, what do you want to do about our next target?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Still, people might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
There is no need to hurry, though. Counting Kamoshida, we've claimed 3 consecutive victories, right? We should just lay low and wait for all this excitement to blow over.
In that case, how about we have another celebration?
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcoming party for Miss President, too. By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it and drop the cash on our party.
Wow. Seems like the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window.
So we can count you out then, Morgana?
What are you talking about? I was just saying we should try and keep our party on the down low.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm gonna let Makoto know. Hi, Makoto. There's something we forgot to tell you. So,
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week. Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course. If you wish not to stand out, you had best not get bad grades, okay? That is something I simply would not be able to overlook as student council president. For now, behave and concentrate
Such
on
a
your
tool
studies.
as always,
We can have fun
Makoto.
once finals are over. Understood?
You're so excited. Well, you want to be over here? Come on.
Care to explain?
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Have you figured out who they are?
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
But that's impossible.
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe so?
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation, too.
There will be no need for that. I intend on getting into a good college by my own merit. Please excuse me.
Yeah,
Hey, we're not done here. Sir, it's me. I apologize for bothering you like this. About that. Yes, I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties. Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me. Of course. I should be able to let you know relatively soon. Yes, I will bring good news. Well then, thank you for your... Damn it!
a tool using a tool using a tool. How
I'm home.
Hi, sis. You look tired. Is everything okay?
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your studies?
Yes, of course. Though, what is the point of studying?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end.
Don't
Even if I
we all,
manage to
Makoto?
push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such childish questions.
Isn't this the man the Phantom Thieves sent a calling card for? I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really was out of nowhere. This would only make sense if his personality changed. That would be impossible.
Why does it matter? The police still caught him in the end, right?
I had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession. Not that a child would understand.
So she was pursuing the case after all. Promotion. You've changed, sis. But
It's just
I'll
a
be
strong,
okay.
independent
I
boss
finally found a
queen
place
that
where I
don't need
belong.
no man. She can get promotion all on her own. She don't need no phantom thieves. You know what?
You're back.
Everyone seems above board with you, but that doesn't mean you can slack off because summer's on the horizon. Got it? This reaction is incredible. I'm honestly shocked to see it. It's only natural that people are surprised, even though the police were struggling to catch you. Yeah, by the way, you said you were called in by the principal. Did something happen? It was regarding my investigation of the incident with Kamoshida. Don't worry, I didn't mention a word about any of you. I essentially told him I was unable to find any information. Are you going to be okay? I will. I've graduated from my role as the exemplary honor student. From now on, I'm going to be more honest with myself. It's quite a refreshing feeling. That's what you're going to do now. Want to stay with Phantom Thieves? That's my intention, assuming you want to be in any trouble. Welcome aboard. You sure about this? I don't know, man. You sure about this? Of course. We should allow her to join us. It would be greatly convenient. Well then, I hope I can continue getting along with all of you. An advisor, huh? This new teammate of ours is pretty promising. We'll be able to do even more than that. Oh, 2 messages, huh? Housekeeping service, remember our deal. Oh, wait. Any plans on using the housekeeping service? I work today, so I was hoping you'd request me. Anyways, I'm leaving for work now, so I'll talk to you later. Hey, but I can't upgrade yours anymore, those things. Do you remember our deal? You've become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. I'd like to begin by teaching you the basics of Shogun. Would you like to play a match? Head over immediately. Screw you, Kimi, because I can't upgrade your confidant ranking. Vanguard of my Togo Kingdom. Go forth to the front lines, trample upon them all. You think to protect yourself with that paltry defense? Ha, it's useless. Awaken, Dragon. Let your shadowy hellfire consume them all. Dark Inferno Rook. She's getting way too into this. Can you hear them? The wailing of dying soldiers echoing throughout the battlefield. With the non-competent king, a soldier cannot show his true bravery. Time for you to suffer. Alas, everything is in place. My right hand trembles as I release my full power.
Check.
I summon forth the forbidden move that shall end your attack. Ultimate Excalibur attack. Check. Nerd. I did it again. It's an embarrassing habit I have during a match. I tend to get very aggressive. It's as if I assume the role of the queen of the king. All women are queens. That's what they tell us, at least. I like that attitude change. It's a bit scary. That's interesting. It is? You're a strange one indeed. My father had me do image training exercise when I was younger that helped me learn the rules. I gradually began to view the Shogai board as if it were my own kingdom. I had fun coming up with the stories and strategies for my own subjects. However, I heard that people make fun of me on the internet. People think I'm weird or that I'm an otaku or that I'm just crazy. I mean, all of that sounds pretty valid so far. I mean, I can't blame them. Certainly, I think I'm weird too. Have confidence in yourself. Don't worry about them. Have confidence in yourself, Malini.
Yes.
Your positivity is a welcome relief. I may be able to learn more from our matches than I thought. Rank 2 for the stars, which means literally nothing so far. Fantastic. That'll do for today. Oh, there's something I want to mention. Do you read weekly magazines? Oh, well, I'm doing a photo shoot for one. Is it apparently all the ladies in this game? Once they're coming out, you're like an idol, but you don't want to, right? But you don't want to, right? You're quite perceptive. I thought you'd be surprised if you saw it on the newsstand, so I wanted to let you know beforehand. In all honesty, I'm very reluctant to do. But maybe if I could draw more attention to the Shogai, maybe the sport will become more popular. At least that's how I'm justifying it to myself. I have an interview scheduled for tonight as well, so let's end here for tonight. I feel like playing Shogai has helped me sharpen my knowledge. I'll always take the knowledge increase. Though my knowledge still blows, apparently.
Until next time.
I wonder if we would be at, like, knowledge 4 or something by now if we had gotten all the questions right. Even if it's only 1 point each time, they always just thrust an infinite amount of questions onto me.
Don't be ridiculous. This new ally you gained was Makoto? Just tell me the truth.
You already know the truth. You're clueless, huh? You already know the truth, milady.
Makoto.
You just don't want to
That's
believe.
preposterous. If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
Ask her yourself.
Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves? Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
It's the truth. Take it how you will.
But why fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true. Have you been telling me the truth from the very start?
Of course, I had no reason to lie. You can decide.
That's the plan. Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
I made a deal with her. You should have been the devil persona at this point.
Thou art I.
All you do is just accuse me of everything.
It shall become the wings of rebellion.
Do we have Empress yet? It would not surprise me. Judgment, of course. Our Lord, yeah, you know that would make sense, huh?
Blessing that shall lead to freedom and new
Did we not have Judgment? No, I was thinking Akechi, but that was Justice, not Judgment.
All right.
Okay. I'm sure Igor
running
will
out of
enjoy
time.
that.
Let's move on to your next target. I stand corrected. It was they who targeted your group first, wasn't it? The identity of your opponent is this. We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be figuring that out soon enough. I always believed a new hero is born. Alright, sure. They're taking this well. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and skip this secondary loading screen. Hey, you're there, right? Come downstairs. Hey, man.
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge.
Bruh, I'm washing plates at the moment. Okay, yeah, at least like give me a minute.
What's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute. That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh? It'll do, but it's not it? Okay, I'll be right over.
That sounds like a pain.
This might take a while. I'm leaving the store to you. Lock up for me if I don't come back.
Got it. Going on a date. Just come back quick. Going on a date. Got him.
Something like that. What a handful.
I would think you would appreciate this, Sajiro.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country.
Get some.
This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
I see.
I suppose you could
You're
make that
absolutely correct.
connection.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago, too?
Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
Well, that may be true, but...
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
Of course they're not. Probably not. I don't... Of course they're not.
See, even he says that they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time. We should probably head home.
Ah, you're right. Thanks for the drink.
Yes. I've received the reports on Kanashiro's case, but to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform. You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions.
I do know about
Actually,
the metaverse,
there is one countermeasure he brought in that seems usable. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention. We'll set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, to think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through. Well then, I'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us. Yes, a grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves. Only a few people are entitled to change the world, like you, future Prime Minister.
It's Ryuji. Okay.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
I'm watching the store. I'm out on the town. It's a secret.
Don't be such an ass. I bet you're at home, right? We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. See ya. What's up? We're here to hang out.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
Why am I here too?
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
That's right. I'll need the study, but I don't want it. That's right.
Even you're saying such things? Let's leave those guys be.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
It's where this guy lives. He's got complicated circumstances. We can tell her about it, right? Actually, tell yourself.
That's terrible.
Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
I know.
Morgana, you just kind of exist. Okay.
By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
Your sisters, by chance?
That's a secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exam?
Been working all week on it, actually.
It's fine if I leave then?
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
Oh, fat phobia?
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though. Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Still can't believe that's even a thing, but TikTok
uses it in the future.
Oh,
when it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
Yeah, I know that feeling.
It's impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas. Ain't there a good way of cheating?
Why don't we take a break?
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro. Now, Akechi-san. This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility. There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society. However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
So, in a way, they're outlaws.
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
Akechi, stop it. Get some.
I see. My ass. Why the hell are we being treated as the bad guys?
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us too. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
Just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the start anyways.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I bet we'll find one in no time. Wind's blowing in our direction and everything. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually. We need to overcome our exams first. Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
Yes, I believe so.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
Huh? A buffet?
Where would be good? Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
That sounds good to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right?
It's a great idea, especially with yukatas, you say. Oh, absolutely.
All right, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
I'm kind of surprised we actually haven't stole more of that
I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am. Festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
What a creepy lady. Of course, you know, it's all okay when the ladies do it. If it was a dude listening to the other ladies' conversation, you know, that... Hey, so there's this dangerous, almost psychotic blog I found that hasn't ended up on the forum yet. That's all it says. Rumor has it she's talking about her boyfriend. Sounds dangerous, and it's fine. I don't want to get involved. Yeah, it seems like she'll do something real bad someday, right? This is the yandere stalker lady. And it gets even worse, as it turns out she's a Shujin student. You know a girl named Yumakigo Mogami. She's always up near the classrooms on the second floor. Please, you have to do something before things get worse. It's a good opportunity for us. Kanashiro's change of heart has probably opened up some new parts of Mentis. Let's make some time and talk about it at the height. Lovesick cyber-stalking girl. It's considered evening, so they're probably going to force me to sleep. Exams before fireworks. You should call it a day and sleep so you can talk more. So you can work more tomorrow. Alright then. Yeah, it's not going to let me do anything else.
Well then.
Don't sleep just yet, because we're going to go ahead and call this episode here. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see if we can survive the upcoming exams, because I don't remember like half of these answers, so like a bit of a yikes on that one. I'm not gonna cheat though. I'm not gonna cheat. People might think that, oh, just cheat and make life easier. No, we have yet to cheat so far in any part of this game. So I'm not gonna cheat it. I'm not gonna cheat myself out of the experience. Maybe it screws some things up, but I'm not gonna cheat on it. I'm gonna get through by my own merit, probably fail, but hey, you know, at least I can say I did it and didn't cheat myself of the experience, so I'll take it. You guys have a good one. We'll see you in the next one.